What if you had an AI code reviewer that could hold a conversation and actually remember what you told it? In this week's product update, we're introducing one of the most foundational capabilities in OptiBot so far, memory. OptiBot now builds a long-term memory of your team's decisions, what to flag, what to ignore, and how your engineering org works. And the way you teach it, just talk to it. You can use simple, natural language right inside a pull request. So say things like, this pattern is valid for us, don't flag it again, or hey OptiBot, please review this PR. So let me show you how that works in practice. Here I am inside GitHub. Looks like OptiBot created a summary of the PR, and admin then even asked OptiBot to review the PR, and looks like it said that it's ready to merge. Now, here's the cool part. OptiBot responded and it said, can you please specify why you think this is not ready to be merged? And this is where things get really exciting. You're not just getting passive reviews anymore. You're having this real back and forth with an AI agent that actually understands code, remembers conversations, and updates its behavior based on what your team says. OptiBot now supports persistent memory across your repos. So when you give it feedback, say inside a PR, or it could be through a comment or a config update, it actually stores it in its global context. So going back into a PR, let's take a look at this conversation happening between Sayed and OptiBot. Sayed's actually saying that, hey, I don't think this import should be allowed. It doesn't seem to be referenced elsewhere. And then OptiBot is saying where it's used on the line. So you can think about this as having a contextual conversation with a real senior engineer. And that's really what we're trying to do here with memory. When you're having these conversations with OptiBot, memory is stored at two levels. One is global context. That captures conversations and code patterns across PRs. But you can also store repo-specific context. And that's what you define in your OptiBot config file. Because inside that config, you can point to your internal guidelines, prioritize certain security rules, exclude linter noise or even entire folders from review, or turn suggestions on or off per repo. And we're not stopping there. Because we now have memory, there's so many cool things we can now do. Soon you'll be able to say, OptiBot, remind me to check this next week, or loop in Alex, a team member. He flagged this in the last PR. And OptiBot will remember. Not just the feedback, but who gave it and why. So future reviewers aren't starting from scratch. We're building OptiBot to be more than just an AI agent focused on code reviews. It's the team brain for your engineering org. This is intelligent memory. Not just better code reviews, but better engineering culture, captured, remembered, and supported by your AI. OptiBot is now in private beta. Head on over to getoptimal.ai to request access. Thank you.